Chuck! Guybrush, what are you doing?
It's the only way. Hi, Caleb.
Oh, hello again.
How did you say I could close the rips in the crossroads?
If you sacrifice your last shred of life in the main tear, that should do it. But like I said, then you'd be stuck on this side for good, and LeChuck would be free to do what he wants on the other.
Can you help me reverse this spell? You said you were a connoisseur of the occult, right?
Feast of the senses. Trying to watch your figure, eh, Porky?
What? No, it's not for me, obviously. It's for...
Don't worry, Carnivorous Wood.
Oh, come on. That doesn't even sound like Threepwood.
Losing weight is easy if you follow a strict diet. Here, try this.
No, I don't need a diet. Never mind. Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. How come there's only one of these? I thought all probationary members had to wear blindfolds.
Probationary members? There are no probationary members here!
But your bouncer said...
Oh, that rock rib! Always good for a laugh!
Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. This blindfold ought to do the trick. not going back in there while Elaine is a crazy demon with a cursed cutlass. I'm gonna have to shrink this sponge first. Diet of the senses. Old Brute, the pirate alternative to bathing. This might help stave off that fresh corpse smell I'm starting to notice. Winslow's game props. I guess he gave up on it. Looks like Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky. A fishnet woven of the finest meshes. Up we go! Whoa!
Treepwood.
Whoa, Nelly! Spirit binding must be messing with my head.
Hello, Guybrush.
Ah, you can do that too?
I'm sorry, but I must still conceal my whereabouts and communicate through the vessels of nature's works.
You picked a dead seagull?
A perfect place to go unnoticed.
I can't help but think the advantages of flight could be more useful. I'm having a hard time getting over this dead seagull thing.
You must realize that oftentimes in life, it is not where the message comes from, but the message itself.
But it's gross. What the heck am I, anyway? I feel one step removed from a zombie.
You are no stranger to the reanimation of corpses. You are now familiar with the form that LeChuck has known so well.
So you're saying I'm a zombie?
Defining such states is folly in the realm of voodoo.
I'm a zombie.
If you insist.
Is there anything else I should know about being a zombie? Are you flush with zombie advice?
Your true form is not lost.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
But such powerful reanimation is outside of the realm of voodoo. It requires something much more rare.
A four-headed monkey?
But I'm afraid I don't know either. The spirit must be compelled to reconstitute itself. That is all I can share.
I'm sure you've heard by now, but Elaine is a demon bride of LeChuck.
Your wife's ways are her own, her fate compelled by unknown forces.
Yeah, she's a bit of a loose cannon.
For once, I agree with you, Treepwood.
Aside from joining my archenemy, I generally appreciate the sass.
Be careful, Guybrush. You must make your own choices, for Elaine does not trust in the ways of voodoo.
Your ways of voodoo have really done a number on me lately.
The ebb and flow of the tides of our suffering cannot be controlled.
Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to chap your hide?
I am not your enemy, Treepwood. In fact, I have most likely saved you from yourself.
Right. Tell that to my shambling mess of a body here. I have a semi-voodoo related question. How come when I opened the crossroads, I could pass through, but Morgan couldn't?
Maybe you still have some connection to the physical world that you are clinging to.
You mean my shred of life? Then that means LeChuck kept a shred of life when he died too.
Perhaps. Who is to say if the shred was his own?
Ever since LeChuck got a hold of your diary, he's really had it in for you.
The dread pirate LeChuck is not one for nuances. You know this, Guybrush.
Back on Flotsam, though, he seemed pretty convinced you were evil.
What else happened back on Flotsam? Did he not slaughter you and your friend Morgan Le Fay in cold blood? LeChuck is mad as usual. I do not blame him for his anger towards me, or towards you. It is expected and beyond his control.
You're saying LeChuck is just being LeChuck?
Yes.
Why should I believe any of this?
Fine, you don't have to. I'll be going then.
Whoa, you don't have to go.
I have said all I can at this time. Good luck, Guybrush. Do not let the forces of ill will or the ignorance of others knock you from your path.
Wait! I believe you! Ah, man! A feather. A tiny touch. Gross. Oh, what a surprise! It's locked. Looks like somebody was on their way to a LeChuck dress-up contest.
Treepwood!
Yeah! Stop doing that!
In there, you will find some of the things that allowed LeChuck to get so close to your beloved Elaine.
What? I don't think I want to look in there anymore.
LeChuck's human form was most impressive, but we can all use the help of voodoo from time to time.
I think I'm set in the voodoo department.
If it's trust you seek, LeChuck's belt should do nicely.
Don't you find it strange that LeChuck left this stuff out here in the open? I think he'd want to get rid of it.
LeChuck is careless.
The dead bird is not helping me trust her more. Huh. Another hypnotized monkey. Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid cursed whispery parrot. Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid cursed whispery parrot. Aha! Now I gotcha, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny annoying golden mosquitoes. Sorry guys, I need to keep you in a more contained space than my jacket pockets.
Welcome back, friend.
Nah. Take a look at this.
Nice find, friend. Did you steal that yourself?
I did. I snatched it right off LeChuck's belt.
I trust that you did.
Yeah? What if I told you that I stole this from a three-headed mermaid who had come here from the future riding a giant space turtle?
I trust you, friend. If you say it's true, then I believe you.
Nice secret you've got there. Care to share it with me?
Normally I wouldn't trust a thief like yourself, but there is just something about you.
Oh, that's just the enchanted voodoo charm talking.
What?
Oh, nothing. Hey, wait a minute. Some of my stuff is gone. That two-bit thief robbed me. Pretty smoothly, too. Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
Hey, the last time I was in here, you robbed me.
Aye, of course I did. And you robbed me as well, if I remember correctly.
Ah, you got me.
What's a few stolen items amongst thieves, eh?
Ha, good times. Good times. Talk to you later.
Till next time, friend.
Good luck with the pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back soon, friend.
Penang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes. I don't need to use the facilities right now. Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty... no. Well, at least someone thought to get a nice wreath for my wake.
What, that? Ah, it was brought in as kindling when we decided to burn your body.
Oh. Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
I surrender. Take me to jail.
For what?
For kidnapping my own body.
Good enough. Let's go.
A taste so bland there is nothing to savor. This ABC gum should fit the bill. I guess I'll head back to the bar.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Back in my regular digs, only slightly worse for wear, considering.
Boo!
Ah!
You can't hide from me, Threepwood.
I wasn't hiding. Oh! Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. There you go, sponge. Chew on this for a while. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. Bon voyage, my barely audible buddies. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. One sponge shrinking secret coming up. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. Fights odor and wetness for the active pirate. And sponges. Uh-oh. I hope that's not indigestion.
Don't you think what you did can't be undone? Elaine will be my demon bride, come hell or high water.
Guybrush, how?
The voodoo lady. She brought me back.
The voodoo lady? Think of all the peril that woman has put you in. You've been blindly led around by her for so long, Guybrush.
But without her...
Attack, my fishy friends! Hit him with the old backward sea slug!
Ah, enough of this! This be going on far too long! Elaine is mine, my demon bride, to make me a kingly breakfast each morning, to see to it that my fortress of evil is kept tidy in case we have guests over to torture, to patch up all my worn-out, tattered socks, and...
That's my Laney Poo!
You're right, sweetie. He doesn't give you much to work with, does he? Uh-oh.
Excuse us a moment, Guybrush. The wifey and I need to have a little private talk.
Wow!
A futile, if admirably treacherous gesture, my buttercup. Even without La Esponja's help, I've already sucked up so much power that I can simply step into the crossroads and take as much voodoo energy as I desire. You see, you can temporarily destroy my body, Elaine, but you cannot damage my spirit. Oh, my spirit!
Take that, you big, ugly, undead voodoo-stealing bunchback toad!
Oh, Morgan? What are you doing here? And where did you get that sword?
Look, we can kill LeChuck, but we have to find a way to take him on in both the physical and the spiritual plane at the same time!
Do what now?
Look out!
I'll be back for you, lass.
LeChuck!
Think of all the times you tried to destroy me.
To be fair... Oh! Ow.
All that pain, all that suffering. Now just imagine what I'm gonna do to you, Threepwood!
Oh!
Guybrush!
Leads down to the wheelhouse. A sail filled with the ill winds of... Oh, forget it. All this getting punched in the face is leaving me feeling unmetaphoric. LeChuck, you've kidnapped Elaine. You've strung me up in lame traps, zapped me with a voodoo doll. You've tried to force me to be your undead slave, but never tried to kill me so brazenly.
Which is the greatest mistake I ever made.
What?
Mind the drop!
Lanykins!
3P!
Whatever happens, you've got to stop LeChuck while he's between worlds. Promise me you won't give up and become his bride again.
Don't talk like that. I love you.
Promise me!
I promise.
You always wanted to be a pirate, isn't that right?
Oh, or a fireman. Or an astronaut. You know.
You're not a real pirate until you've had the plunder and pleasure of being keel-hauled on this ship. Many a crewman has seen the underside of this ship, but none were as sniveling and sorry as you. Did we enjoy our little swim?
Refreshing.
You look spent, Swabby. Perhaps you ought to rest a spell. Off to your quarters.
Whoa! Elaine!
Guybrush!
I still got your ring.
Thank goodness!
I like mine better.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains? Arr!
Oh! I've always wanted to try this. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pie. Oh! Whoa! Oh. A bunch of barrels containing God knows what. They're locked up tight.
Away from me limited vintages of grog. We'll crack open the finest over your shriveled corpse.
Keel hauling is no laughing matter. That rope is evil. Elaine is doing a better job with that skeleton army than I'm doing with LeChuck. Plunder Bunny!
Pickaroonie!
A little help here?
I'm on it, sweetie.
Would you mind inspecting me hull for me?
Oh, it's full of holes. We should really take her into port. Get a nice mug of grog. Talk about the good old days.
I think today will become my good old days.
Stop it, you monstrous maggot mating ground!
Elaine, not even you and your flimsy sword can stop me now.
Watch me try! Ugh!
Ow!
I'm not done with you!
Whoa! Elaine!
Guybrush!
I'm gonna try to lure LeChuck into the crossroads again. So, if he kills me again, you've got this covered, right?
No problem, babe.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains? Arr!
Oh! Why are you doing this?
I'm tired of putting up with you. And I just love the sound you make when you hit the deck. Quit making a mess! I'm gonna swab my deck with your scraggly excuse for a beard.
Elaine!
Guybrush!
Light the cannon!
Yes, dear!
Whoa!
Try to fly away, little peepwood. You know what's so great about this?
We're both getting our cardio in for the day?
The simplicity. It's just you, me, my ship.
Elaine!
And no voodoo lady. By Blackbeard's boots, I hate that woman. Now I think it's time for you to swab the deck.
A seesaw. At sea. Ha.
Trying to blast yourself to safety or blow yourself up in defeat?
I can get back into the crossroads, at least LeChuck won't have as much sea-hardened ship to smash me into.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away! Look how pathetic you are, sending in your wife to rough me up. She tricked me and got the cutlass of Kaflu, but I know better than to get cornered again by that miserable blade.
I can get back into the crossroads, at least LeChuck won't have as much sea-hardened ship to smash me into.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away!
Laney Kins!
3P!
A little more cannon fire would go great with these multiple concussions.
You got it, love.
A seesaw. At sea. Ha.
Guybrush! Oh my god, you look terrible!
LeChuck's giving me a bit of the business.
We need to trap him, Guybrush!
Oh, you two can get cozy together when I'm done giving Threepwood his painful and permanent farewell into the afterlife. Ow!
I can't reach it.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away!
Wonder Bunny!
Pickaroony!
Light the cannon again!
I'm on it, sweetie.
A seesaw. At sea. Ha. I can't take much more of this.
You have to close the crossroads! It's the only way to trap LeChuck! Guybrush, what are you doing?
It's the only way.
What?
Is it over? Hello? Did we win? I guess we did. The center of the crossroads. Guess I'm stuck here for good now. That's not gonna work. Nah. Courage, anchor, direction, sacrifice. Place these things in a ring at the center of the crossroads. Ah, clever. Wow, what a rush! Hey, my hand is back! Oh.
Guybrush! Oh, it's about time.
It is? Wait, you were expecting me? But I was dead. Is that why you gave me...
You should know enough to trust me by now, Guybrush Threepwood.
But you asked LeChuck to make you a demon bride. How did you know I would be able to bring you back from that?
After all these years and all of our adventures, two things are certain. That I always have a plan, and that Guybrush Threepwood will always come for me when I need him most.
That's my plunder bunny.
Well, the important thing now is that LeChuck is gone. For good this time.
And you are finally free from whatever fate was planned for you and LeChuck.
And that's what this whole Esponja Grande thing has been about, huh?
Actually, it's pronounced Esponja with an H sound at the end.
Really? But we've all been saying Esponja.
Yes, I know. It's been bothering me this whole time. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to look silly.
Oh, you're gonna get it for that.
So, my child, have you done as I asked?
I have. Now for your end of the deal.
Yes, your actions have influenced your fate. I will allow your ghostly form to return to the physical realm to carry on as a fearsome pirate hunter.
Ghost Pirate Hunter, Morgan Le Fay. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Perhaps. You have chosen your own fate. Now go. There is much work to be done before the tides of destiny shift again.